Okay, congrats to Texas A&M on the victory. They got a very, very good team. Disappointed for our seniors on senior day that that we couldn't get them a victory. Those guys have won a whole lot of games here, and disappointed we couldn't get a victory their last time on their home field. We couldn't stop the run. We couldn't get off the field, and they kept the ball away. Offensively, I thought we really got some good rhythm, I think, in the second and third quarters with the run and the pass. And, you're playing one of the top teams. When you get in the red zone, we got to get touchdowns. And I think we had to kick 2 field goals, and that was a factor. And then, of course, a big play, late in the game, we thought we possibly had an interception, got tipped. I think it was on third down, then they scored a touchdown. I thought our quarterback showed a lot of guts. I think he played real well, and I think our guys, they played hard, but we just didn't get it done. And they're a good team. They protected the football, and like I said, they were able to run it and shorten the game and keep the ball away. Questions?
First question is from Tom Green.
Gus, defensively, just what went wrong? This seemed like one of your worst performances in the last few years, it seemed.
Well, it was just a matter of stopping the run. I mean, it was pretty simple. We couldn't stop them. They did a good job. Their offensive line is good. Their back is good. But we couldn't stop the run, and that was a big factor today.
Ryan Hennessy.
Gus, how do you evaluate Bo's day overall, especially in the first half with that first missed throw, but then he bounced back?
Yeah, I mean, I thought he competed. I mean, you talk about he made some plays out of nothing. He made a scramble play for about 30 yards, and we went max protection, and we flooded everything out. And he made a play, the touchdown play that he made down there from the 5-yard line when they had him, 2 or 3 guys had him. He circled back out, and he acted like he's throwing it, and he got in the end zone. Was a wild play. He competed. He's a great competitor, and I thought he did some very good things today.
Justin Ferguson.
That's what do you attribute to the fourth quarter issues on offense?
Yeah, we had the 2 3 and outs. I mean, that was that was tough, and I think that was the 2 times that the offense got the ball in the fourth quarter, other than that last 2-minute drive with less than a minute left. So you in a game like that, I mean, we got to be able to execute. When the game's on the line, and didn't because of the 2 3 and outs, because we couldn't stop the run. Offense didn't have the ball much in the fourth quarter.
Jordan Hill.
Yes, you sort of hit on that near interception, and it seemed like that was a big point from there. A&M's offense kept going, and the offense for you guys kind of stalled out. Just how, a turn of events that kind of play was almost getting the pick down there.
Yeah, I mean, you're playing a really good team. It's going to come down to just a few plays if you're going to have a chance to win, and give the guy credit. We thought we picked it off. We didn't. It got tipped, and he kept his eye on it, and he made a touchdown. So it went from one extreme to the other. I think that was third down, and obviously gave them a little distance right there with to go up, I guess, by 8 after that.
Mark Murphy.
Yeah, how big a factor were the third downs on defense for you guys today?
It was a big factor, and we talked about it. We got to get off the field on third down and give them credit. They did a good job on third down, and like I said, they played keep away. I think in the first half they did a good job too, and I think the offense had the ball 3 times in the first half. Other than that last play, they ran the smoke draw with the clock running out, but just had trouble getting off the field.
Jason Caldwell.
Guys, what was the plan offensively? Was it to a lot of short things, because we didn't ever see a deep shot, and really weren't a lot of guys even running down the field deep? Was it more just to kind of keep it underneath?
Yeah, we're really trying to run the ball and play action. We thought we had some opportunities to play action. We did have some guys. We did some flooding the field, flooding the boundary. So yeah, we did have some guys but they weren't giving us that. You saw them clouding a few times. They were making sure keeping everything in front of them. So kind of it's take what they give you. And I thought in the second, third quarter, I thought we got in a rhythm. The offense had some real long drives. I mean, that's the number 1 defense in the league, and they mix in the run and the pass well. I think, like I said, I think the bottom line is we had to kick 2 field goals down there, and you got to score touchdowns. And if we'd have scored touchdowns, I think we'd feel a little bit better, But it was kind of one of those games that, you just felt like you had to do well on every drive, and obviously the 3 and outs in the fourth quarter was tough.
Brian Matthews.
Yeah, Gus, thanks for speaking to us. Would you have liked to have been more aggressive defensively in the fourth quarter? They converted a few third downs there when y'all only rushed 4 back to back to back.
Yeah, I mean, we've been pretty good in them must-stop situations this year. When we're burning our timeouts, we've been really good up to this point. But obviously today we weren't. You got to give them credit. They made the plays with the game on the line to win, and this kind of sums up the day.
Gianna Hahn.
What did it mean to get Tank Bigsby back out there, and how do you evaluate his performance today?
Yeah, you could see Tank was a little healthier today than he was last week. He broke the long one. I think if he'd have been healthy, I think he would have house called that. But, he's getting a little healthier. He's an impact player. And I thought Sean did some good things, too. He ran very hard. He fell forward. So just trying to get Tank healthier and healthier,
Jordan Hill.
As we saw Rodarius get helped off the field, just any sense of his injury coming out of this one?
No, first of all, I'm just proud of the fact, he's battling. He's showing toughness, and he's not 100%, but he's out there doing everything he can to help us, and just appreciate, him toughing it out to help the team.
Josh Vitale.
Gus, you guys are 5-4, no wins over ranked teams. How much frustration or disappointment is there in the way this season has gone?
Yeah, there's been some ups and downs. There's no doubt. We're disappointed in this one playing at home. We don't lose very many games at home. We had a chance to play a top 5 team at home and senior day and win, and we didn't seize the moment. So it's a frustrating deal from that standpoint. And like I said earlier, the big thing for me is I'm disappointed for our seniors. And, we'd had to play well, but we could have beat them if we'd have played well and made some plays and made some stops. But when you're playing one of the top teams, you got to do it. They made the plays in the fourth quarter, and we didn't. And you got to give them credit, But our guys battled. We got 1 game left. Our guys will be ready for that last one.
Got a few more. First one's Tom Green.
Gus, you mentioned earlier in the week that the goal now is to go 7-3 and kind of get redemption against a top 5 team. Now that those are kind of out of the question, what's the message to the team heading into the final week?
It'll be transition. It'll be the next best. The 6-4, and so that's what it'll be. And 6-4, and if you had a normal non-conference schedule, it'd be a solid year. But obviously, we're not happy that we wasn't able to beat one of those ranked teams. I think we played the number 1, number 5, and what was it, number 2 or 3 when we won the road earlier, and we wasn't able to win those games.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much.